Welcome. You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown's Odyssey to the Oscars, celebrating the Academy Awards on a budget. Us common folk would have a better chance finding gold at the end of a rainbow than finding a golden statue that's officially licensed to either the Motion Picture Academy or the Television Academy, lost in some field out there, astray, forgotten about. That's how treasured Oscars and Emmys really are. Oh, and gramophones, those Grammys, licensed to the Recording Academy. At the Thrift Store Rundown, we always aim for you to think golden without spending a lot of green, even when it's not Oscar season. Even when it's an award season of any type, you know, Emmys, Golden Globes, Grammys, maybe even Tonys, although I believe those are silver sometimes and not gold. I'm not a huge Broadway person. Anyway, we're going to continue to think golden without spending a lot of green right now as I review these next two items. On the left, purchased for 99 cents from Unique Thrift Store in Patterson, is Vanity Fair's Awards Extra Emmys Edition. And on the right, we have, purchased off of eBay for $5.99, the July 22nd to the 24th, 2005 issue of The Hollywood Reporter in its 75th anniversary, retailing for $2.99. Sorry about that. I need glasses, you know. Why don't we get started with Vanity Fair's Awards Extra Emmys Edition. Now, you might be asking, wait, this is an Academy Awards themed series you're doing here. Why are you reviewing a Vanity Fair magazine in its official debut on TSR when it's centered around the Emmys? Well, the Emmys are the Oscars of television. And just like Oscar-themed Hollywood Reporters or Variety magazines or Vanity Fair, you will see plenty of for your consideration pieces across all fields of television, cable, and streaming. I would say analog, but the days of analog have long been gone. So I hope you're seeing this for your consideration screeners right here. Special mention goes out to you, if for no other reason than to give a shout out to Shay Mitchell, whose character Peach was so blatantly and abruptly killed off in 6 episodes that it just became hard to continue to watch. I actually watched the first few minutes of the first 6 episodes of You alongside, even though she's hundreds of thousands of miles away, my friend Linda. She is a big Pretty Little Liars fan, and of course, she is a huge Mitchie, a Shay Mitchell superfan. So when we both heard that she was going to star in You, opposite Penn Badgley and Elizabeth Vale, we were both pretty stoked, even though I'm not a Mitchie yet. But let me tell you something. For the 6 episodes that Shay was in, she played Peach Challenger, by the way. You couldn't help but be smitten with her. Your new TV obsession has arrived. You know what? Any television project that involves Shay Mitchell, chances are that Mitchies are going to be really obsessed with it. Oh, Ellen's Game of Games. You know what, Ellen? I do not feel any better mentioning you in any context that I did mentioning you way back before your show was all lighthearted and fun and dandy behind the scenes. But what do I know? I don't work for you, nor would I want to. Period. Next act. Patricia Arquette is one of the great acting talents of her generation. A pair of limited series showed that her best work could be yet ahead of her. This is one of several in-depth interviews with top Emmy contenders throughout both the drama and comedic disciplines of small screen projects and performances that you will expect in this issue of Variety. I also include Patricia because, well, she's an Oscar nominee. Their story. The case of the so-called Central Park 5 has been examined and re-examined in the 30 years since 5 teenagers were wrongly accused of raping a jogger. Director Ava DuVernay was determined to show the human toll of the story. This article is by Nicole Spurley. When They See Us is a 4-part Netflix series which you can stream right now. And Ava DuVernay was responsible for helming the Oscar-nominated film Selma. Actually, Oscar winner because, well, John Legend and Carmen. Samba piano ballad rap. Who would have thought of that? Since I sold Billy Porter accidentally, I might as well feature him. Because, well, I don't watch Pose. Yet I gotta mention Billy Porter because he will be playing a genderless Fab G, a fairy god person, in Kay Cannon's upcoming Cinderella film, featuring, yes, Camila Cabello, formerly of Fifth Harmony, and Shawn Mendes' current babe. A genderless fairy god person. So 2021. So Kay Cannon. And so Billy Porter. How about that? One more for your consideration screener right here. Advertisement, really, from Showtime. And, of course, a Q&A to wrap it all up with Alice and Daddy. Oscar winner for I, Tonya. And Emmy winner for Mom. Actually, 2-time Emmy winner for Mom, I believe, and 7-time Emmy winner overall. And a for your consideration screener on the back for Ozark on Netflix. My mother actually watched a few episodes of Ozark and she really enjoyed it. It was something that her late husband, O'Dalys, recommended to her. Of course, O'Dalys didn't speak English, so they had the Spanish language on, or Spanish subtitles. Let's move on to the Hollywood Reporter for July of 2005. This spanned 3 days, the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And in here we're going to focus on the evolution of entertainment in its various platforms. Like, for example, Fox in Flight with tons of features. First-run feature films, hit TV shows, and bonus entertainment. Now, catching today's hottest movies and TV is as easy as catching a flight on JetBlue. Which really is not that easy. With our new Fox in-flight programming, you can enjoy first-run movies for just a few bucks, plus hit TV shows from Fox Entertainment and bonus content. So if you like your Bones or American Idol or one of my personal favorites, Family Guy, you can watch it while flying. Pretty cool. You'll also get advanced previews of upcoming shows and movies, celebrity interviews, and much, much more. And the fun doesn't stop there. Every customer on every flight still gets endless amounts of free entertainment with 36 channels of DirecTV service, the best movies, bonus programming, and more free live satellite TV than any other airline. Wow, JetBlue, you like us! You really like us! Entertainment like this comes along once every JetBlue seat. So, at the time, if you booked a JetBlue flight, you got Fox in Flight. How about that? By the way, has anyone come across any moving searchlights or spotlights while on an airplane flight? Let me know. That's very Hollywood-esque. And I would love to pass those stories along to the TSR audience. This, too, is also very TV-centered. Why? Because you have a lot of congratulatory pieces from television studios like Warner Brothers and NBC Universal, and public relations agencies like Endeavor, congratulating their clients and all their shows, cast, and crews for receiving nominations at the Television Critics Association's Awards and the Emmy Awards, the 57th Annual Primetime Emmy Awards, to be specific with you. We have here House. We have here Warner Brothers for the TCAs, for Gilmore Girls, Veronica Mars, and, well, Kristen Bell for playing Veronica Mars. All of Warner Brothers Television's nominees for the Emmys, The West Wing, ER, Nip Tuck, 2.5 Men, George Lopez, Banana Trace, Cold Case, Smallville, and Salem's Lot. My mother adores 2.5 Men so much, although she can't bear to say it out loud. NBC Universal and Fox for House. By the way, I have a book on House. Go check it out. Look up House on my channel. And of course, Endeavor, a hodgepodge of clients from various studios and various disciplines in the moving pictures. But I want to focus here on the evolution of entertainment platforms. You know, we went from the silver screen all the way to the small little black box, the TV, and then the radio. Actually, the radio, then the TV. Then along came color TV. Then along came cable. Then along came pay-per-view. And along came mobile television and mobile movies. The latter of which I'm going to focus on here. You can actually watch movies on your PSP. Several entertainment studios like Paramount and Sony and Buena Vista released copies of some of their all-time greatest hits, from this time anyway, on PSP, your portable PlayStation. You can watch movies on the go anytime, anywhere. And if you bought a game based upon that movie for the PSP, so much the better. Buena Vista Home Entertainment pushes the envelope in innovation, with a couple of reviews to show for its progress from IGN and DVD-exclusive magazine. Sin City, Kill Bill, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Lost, Parts 1 and Part 2, and the 10th anniversary edition of Toy Story. Those are some of Buena Vista's offerings for the PSP. For Sony, Hellboy, Bad Boys, Are We There Yet? Daddy King, Kiss, SWAT. I actually own SWAT, by the way. Not the PSP copy, but the DVD. Regular DVD. Same goes for Boogeyman. But Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Resident Evil Apocalypse, Air Force One, Triple X, just to name a few for Sony Princess Home Entertainment. And for Paramount, Team America World Police, The Italian Job, Sahara, Viva La Bam, and The Longest Yard. Paramount. Breaking all boundaries. The same can be said for Sony and Buena Vista. Fox is not featured in here for their PSP releases. I don't get why, but they're not. By the way, this is actually the first 2005 Hollywood Reporter magazine I've ever purchased. Of course, my Hollywood Reporter issues come from years past, but not this way back. This thing is 2005, 15. This thing is 15 years old. Well, almost 16 years old. Almost 16, but it is 15 years old. And it is so nostalgic for me because I am a product of the 2000s. So, if I had this way back when, oh man. My days as a Hollywood media junkie would have been so much complete. I'm giving both Vanity Fair and The Hollywood Reporter, just out of fairness and out of sheer admiration, 5 out of 5 claps for a perfect 10 out of 10. There's nothing vain about this type of vanity, especially if you were like me growing up in the 2000s, wondering, how the heck do they do it in Hollywood? How do you get to mingle with the movers and shakers of the entertainment industry without actually booking a JetBlue flight? My friends, you're looking at 2 crackerjack paperback ways to do so. Thanks for watching. Remember, tomorrow's another awesome day so long as I catch you on the flip side. Until then, stay golden.